152. Vaisampayana said, when Krishna had said this, all the monarchs there were filled with joy, and the shout sent forth by those delighted kings was tremendous. And the troops began to move about with great speed, saying, "Draw up, draw up," and the neighing of steeds and roars of elephants, and the clatter of car wheels, and the blare of conches, and the sound of drums heard everywhere produced a tremendous din, and teeming with cars and foot soldiers and steeds and elephants, that invincible host of the marching Pandavas, moving hither and thither, donning their coats of mail and uttering their war cries, looked like the impetuous current of the Ganga when at its full, agitated with fierce eddies and waves. And in the van of that host marched Bhimasena and the two sons of Madri, encased in their coats of mail, and Subhadra's son and the 5 sons of Draupadi, and Drishtadyumna of Prishata's race, and the Prabhadrakas and the Panchalas marched behind Bhimasena, and the din made by the marching hosts, filled with joy, was like unto the roars of the deep when the tide is highest on the day of the new moon. Indeed, the tumult was such that it seemed to reach the very heavens, and capable of breaking hostile ranks, those warriors, cased in armor, marched with us, filled with joy. And Kunti's son, King Yudhishthira, among them marched, taking with him the cars and other vehicles for transport, the food stores and fodder, the tents, carriages and wrought cattle, the cash chests, the machines and weapons, the surgeons and physicians, the invalids and all the emaciated and weak soldiers, and all the attendants and camp followers, and truthful Draupadi, the princess of Panchala, accompanied by the ladies of the household, and surrounded by servants and maids, remained at Upaplavya, and causing their treasure and ladies to be guarded by bodies of soldiers, some of whom were placed as permanent lines of circumvallation, and some ordered to move about at a distance from this line. The Pandavas set out with their mighty host, and having made presents of cane and gold to the Brahmanas who walked around them with uttered blessings, the sons of Pandu commenced the march on their cars decked with jewels, and the princes of Kekaya and Drishtaketu, and the son of the king of the Kashis, the Srinimat, the Vasudhana, and the invincible Shikandi, all hail and haughty, cased in armor, and armed with weapons, and decked with ornaments, marched behind Yudhishthira, keeping him in their center, and in the rear were Virata, Ajnasena's son of the Somakares, Drishtadyumna, Susarman, Kuntiboja, Drishtadyumna's sons, 40,000 cars, 5 times as much cavalry, infantry 10 times more numerous than the last, and 60,000 elephants, and Anad, Drishti, and Chikitana, and Drishtaketu, and Satyaki all marched, surrounding Vasudeva and Dhananjaya, and reaching the field of Kurukshetra with their forces in battle array. Those smitters, the sons of Pandu, looked like roaring bulls, and entering the field, those chastisers of foes blew their conches, and Vasudeva and Dhananjaya also blew their conches, and hearing the blare of the conch called Panchajanya, which resembled the roll of the thunder, all the warriors of the Pandava army were filled with joy, and the leonine roars of those warriors, endued with the lightness of hand and speed of motion, mingling with the blare of conches and the beat of drums, made the whole earth, the welkin and the oceans resound therewith. Thus ended section 152 of Saina-Niryana Parva of the Udyoga Parva.